Hello, hello, welcome to the Knight's Arm. We are continuing our series is expanding the USA Empire as the US. Instead of saying forming, I'm going to say expanding just because we are already formed. We're just going to make the nation even more superior. But it's certainly an attempt because there are no guarantees here. So let's see what we can do with our production. I definitely want to make sure we're doing great here. I definitely read that having a 10% backing of clerks is going to be great for your factories, and craftsmen are usually the people that work the most. So what I could do is if I see a state that is sort of maxed out, well, then I could just expand the factory and have more people. But if there's a factory that's low on craftsmen, I can then encourage craftsmen in that state. Something else that I'm still a little bit confused that I need to learn more about is the difference between your laborers and your craftsmen. Where are the craftsmen? Yeah, so I need to know the difference between these two. And I know that where the artisans are people that do their own thing in a way, or I could be totally mistaken. Clerks can help with your factory and make it more efficient. Farmers again do their own thing with food. So the only thing I need to look up, I mean, I could technically look it up right now. So let me look at laborers. Vic 2. We'll see what the wiki could tell me. They are unskilled workers who work in mines. Alright, so laborers are exclusive to mines. And yeah, so essentially they're sort of the same as farmers. These work on provinces that have food as an RGO output, and the laborers work in provinces or states that have coal as an RGO output, or iron. But I think coal is going to be more important. We could now look at what the clergymen do. I think, you see, I'm confused on which one is which. Whether it is the clergymen or the clerks that need to get the backing in your factories. I mean, I think it says it right here. Yeah, so clerks can give me some backing and make my factories run a little bit more efficient. Or is that the... Yeah, so clerks do that. But what do clergymen do? Let's go back to population. So the clergymen are here. Let's see what the clergymen do. So they're mainly for educators. So they're going to help our literacy rate increase. And I'm assuming this helps us research faster. So if we can get this literacy rate up, our research for our technology is going to go by a lot quicker. So right now we're encouraging some clothing factories in the state of Georgia. Do we have a factory there? So we already have one there. We could probably have another one, but it looks like there aren't any. Are there any unemployed over there? There are a lot of a big number that are unemployed, but I don't know why they're not getting sent to this factory here. So this one's a liquor distillery. This one is producing, or this one needs glass and grain. Let's go to Georgia and let's see where what exactly their RGO output is in this state. So they have a lot of cotton. There is a coal mine over here. Huh. Now I don't think we're doing anything to it. I don't think we're extracting it. So, if you don't build a factory here, then your laborers are naturally going to go to this coal mine and extract the coal. So what I read is you do not want to have factories in provinces that have coal mines and iron, for example, because then it'll take some of those people in the coal mines, the laborers, and it'll upgrade them to craftsmen, and then they'll instead be working in the factories, but nobody will be left to mine out the coal. So that's something that I read about, and essentially what they advised is to put your factories in provinces that are just producing, nothing really important, like food for this instance, because there's a large abundance of food with a lot of grain, some cows, some fruits everywhere, and building your factories there could help keep, obviously the craftsmen are going to migrate over there into the factories, and you could obviously build up some infrastructure to help spur up some of the population there, or you can even attract immigration through the national focus. But what it does is it leaves your coal mine open for laborers within that state to work in, which is something that you need. So you do get a bonus when you place a factory that the state produces, or I think it's in the actual province. So if I place a coal any factory, that needs coal, if I place it in this province, I do get a bonus. But I think Paradox just put that bonus there so that it can make up for the loss in laborers mining the coal mine. So I think that's why that fall safe is there. But ideally, you don't want to build your factories in these areas, which is sort of counterintuitive, right? You would think that building your factory here, it'll leave. Maybe there should be like an automatic setting that leaves your laborers in those coal mines and does not convert those into craftsmen to work in the factory. But the way the game is set up, that's how it is. And Paradox tried to include a sort of fall safe by giving you that bonus. But still, I think sometimes that bonus still doesn't make up for the loss that you have in that coal mine where nobody starts mining out the coal because all your laborers have converted. So we do have a lot of men. I don't know why I'm like mobilized. I sort of don't remember. I think we were getting ready to attack Cuba over here. Are my men back here? Did I send them back? Let's look at our fleet. So we have that one, and then our fourth fleet over here. We definitely want to expand for sure. Can I send colonists over here? I cannot. So I definitely want to get the colonial power up, and I can definitely do that through the technology. We have some rebels, that's going to be fine. I think my national focuses are not set up correctly. So let's remove you, although I want more factories over here. Sure, we'll do textile industry. I think textile industry requires, if I can check, if I can look at a... Can it tell me what exactly? Maybe I need to unpause for a bit. There we go. Yeah, so we do have a large supply of cotton. And our farmers are producing that. So, I mean, you can leave your farmers and your laborers and your... I think it's... What are the type of people? Your artisans to do most of the economy, but it won't expand as much as having factories built. So technically, you can just leave your economy laissez-faire, let the people do whatever they want. But in terms of the game, if you really want to industrialize, you do want to have capitalists, and you do want to start to manually build labor. But our party does not support building factories, so we're going to probably need to switch to ideally we can go socialist. We can go Southern Democrat, which allows us to build factories. We can sacrifice sort of the expand factories. We don't open any foreign factories. Can we open up any foreign factories as a Democrat? Yeah. I mean, really, we're sort of at a crossroad here because we are Democrats. We do get some bonuses from having capitalists build factories, and they could build it for us. We don't have to worry about that. They could do, and there's a lot of bonuses here. They can build foreign factories, or actually they can't. Investors can open foreign. All right, so that's open, but they can build foreign factories. So we do get some benefits here, but ideally the state capitalism is what we want. But if we go down the Southern Democrat road, we're going to sacrifice our ability to build our own factories by not being able to do some foreign factories, which I think is a fair compromise. So we'll make sure to choose these policies, and I think protectionism is a policy that we need to go forwards in this election. We got to make sure we choose protectionism instead of doing the free trade. The Newlands resolution, what happens here? We will gain core and we will inherit Hawaii. This is what we want, because if we inherit Hawaii, I believe we can colonize over there. So what do we need? We need to have invented nationalism and imperialism. Where is that? I think I'm missing it. Oh, it's right here. So I mean, it's already active. I could probably do state government. What am I? I'm already halfway. So let me finish that first before I do anything. All right, we're having you guys group up. So let's do jingoism. Or it doesn't pop up. Let's do pro-military. Oh, there is a jingoism. It's the first one there. Okay. Alright, our election's finished. Nothing has changed. Let's merge you guys and then let's split you. We have an alliance offer from Portugal. Is Portugal at war? Is that why they're calling me? They're not at war. Let's ally with them just because, you know, that we could use them in our fight with Spain. Although they probably don't have that much. I wonder how I can check the how many troops they have. I think I got to go to show awards here. So they have 15 brigades here. Spain has 44. Only 15? But why do I see 33 over here? Are they mobilized? Is that why? So I can't really see their mobilized troops. Let's look at our production, make sure we're doing great here. So Georgia, did you guys build another factory? I guess the people migrated out of there or something, because I'm no longer getting an unemployed message. Grievous insults. Cut down to size with Korea, sure. We have an alliance from Austria. Should we ally with Austria? Who is Austria allied to? So they're not really allied with any great power. They are decreasing down. They're below Spain, which is a little bit scary. Because I thought Spain would be going down. I mean, technically it is going down because it usually is like second or third back, you know, the 1700s or whatever. But it's above Austria, which is a bit concerning. And I can use some of their military might. They could probably send troops over here. Possibly. Maybe. If I can see how many... We could see how many troops they have right here. So they have 28 brigades, which is really not that much. France has 124. The North German Confederation, 98. Great Britain also has 98. Yeah, France is killing it as a great power. and we're pretty far behind France. You see, the only thing that I'm concerned about is if I do ally myself with Austria, they're probably going to throw me into a war with the United Kingdom again, because UK and the German Confederation are allied. I'm pretty sure Germany is going to I'm pretty sure Germany is going to come in and attack Austria. Unless we have France that's allied with Austria. If we could get like Austria, France, and the US, we could probably take down the UK and the North German Confederation. But just me and Austria alone, it might be a bit of a battle. What's our relationship with France? 40. Russia's that. So we have a minus 1,000. Why is that? Too many great power allies. So that's minus 1,000. Here is minus 1,000. So yeah, there's no way I can ally with either one. Let's accept Austria as an ally. Hopefully they don't throw us into a war, but I guess we might just have to wait and see. So it looks like these are the only troops we have. These 60 over here. And we are over our limit, so we could probably bring up military spending, get some more soldiers. I know this sort of sacrifices some of my laborers and my farmers. So if I increase spending for military, some of these farmers and laborers might demote down to soldiers. I know I'm using Imperator Rome terms, but I think that's a good way of depicting what might happen. We could definitely beef up our navy. We could probably get some more transports. And let's just build a bunch of you. Uh-oh. We're going to go over our force limit. This will exceed our supply limit by 27. Let's do that again. Let's build one of this, one of this, one of this, one of this. And you keep going until it gives me the error. Alright, so that I can't build that one. So let's just do that. Alright, we have this. Let's go to state and government. Let's research that. Did I remove my national focuses? Alright, Illinois. We don't have that message anymore. So let's remove this and let's remove the one in Illinois also. Remove focus. What is this guy doing? Indiana? Do we still have unemployed in Indiana? Yeah, we do. And again, I probably am putting an unnecessary attention towards this because these unemployed are just going to migrate around and go to another state that is that has employment opportunities. So I probably could be using my national focus much better. We could probably encourage more pops to move into Pennsylvania because Pennsylvania is going to give it. Pennsylvania has a lot of coal, iron, and tobacco. So the Pennsylvania is a rich state, so I could probably encourage immigration there, although I'm not sure how much this will make an effect. We have another focus. We could probably do... I mean, since we have a lot of people in New York, we have a lot of farmers, but we also have a decent amount of... Where are the factory workers? Craftsmen, right? Yeah, there aren't really any craftsmen here. And if I do this, this is gonna... Oh, so if there's a factory that's sort of a little bit running low on workers, I could definitely encourage craftsmen here. And I wonder where they're gonna get them from. They're probably gonna get them from clergymen or clerics or something like that. I really don't know what... You see, this is why I don't want to go through this technology route, because it's just going to give me a bunch of national focuses, which I'm not the best at using or knowing how to use them. I don't think I could see another nation's literacy rate, because I want to see how, how good I'm doing in terms of in comparison to others. Because if this is low, then I might want to increase it. But I think 54 is like a good average at this time, although I could be wrong. That is just a guess. I can encourage the party that I want, the Southern Democrats. The Southern Democrats are this dark blue. Let me just double check if they are the reactionary. Yeah, they are. So, yeah, how about I do that and get some votes for that party? It probably won't do anything, but I definitely want to be able to build my own factories. Sure. Let's go back to this. So I guess we'll end the episode here. And we're just getting a call to ally from Brazil. They're at war with Peru. We could probably jump in. Peru and Argentina. Yeah, so we'll jump in and we'll fight this war next episode. So as always, stay safe.